Hello there, friends and RC family. My name is Alec from High Noon Hobbies, and if you're new to this channel, I very much appreciate you checking it out. I hope you will stick around, watch at least this video, see if this content seems worth your while, and consider subscribing. So that then I can say to you, if you aren't new here, welcome back to yet another Friday upload. If you were here a couple Fridays ago, this footage right here will look quite familiar to you. I showed you guys what it looked like for someone a little more average of a driver, such as myself, trying to tackle one of these final courses for the 2023 North vs. South Utah RC Crawlin' Championship out here at Desert Mountain. Now, this course is not a top 5 course, so it's maybe not one of the very hardest courses that we've watched during this 2023 North vs. South Utah RC Crawlin' Championship series, but that doesn't mean that it is an easy course by any means. We watched Zach with his RC Speedy R2 run through this course prior to myself. I'll link to that video as well as the video of myself running through this course, but I figured I'd show just another example of a different style of vehicle and a different style of driving running through this course and see how Cameron, or Ginger Ninja RC, makes his way through this course as well. Now, making the beginning of this course look very easy, particularly compared to the struggle fest that I showed, and that is going to become a pretty common theme here. Something with Cameron's driving. Maybe it's something having to do with a combination of his driving and his building versus my driving and my building. It's going to make it a common theme that he is more capable of making it through this course and making it look easy than myself. Just the same as Zach in his RC Speedy R2 versus me in my RC Speedy R2. That was a combination of both Zach's driving skills and his building abilities that made such a big difference there. Now we're taking a look at a completely different style of rig, and we're actually seeing one of the big disadvantages right out of the gate of running a rig like Cameron is in Class 3. Obviously, running the tube chassis like Zach and I do, we have an advantage when we're dealing with gnarly breakover angles like that, and especially a breakover angle that forces you into a notch like that, where Cameron is obviously going to catch on his front bumper. That's where those RC Speedy R2 moon buggy style builds certainly excel. Being able to tuck that chassis deeper down behind the tires certainly makes the rig more capable of handling issues like that. But Cameron, smartly using a winch there instead of hitting the gate, certainly worthwhile. Judge noting that there, Luke making sure that Cameron knew he made the right choice, taking that winch as opposed to trying to fight through it and potentially hitting one of those gates. I don't really want to talk about that gate 4. Yeah, any of you guys that watched me run through this course, you saw me burn a few minutes there and have quite a struggle fest. Gate number 4 was not an easy one for me, I think in part due to the weighting of the R2, or of my particular R2, because Zach also made his look relatively easy, but Zach is also running metal axles on his, so he has a little bit of weight down low, or a little more weight than I do down low. And then, of course, with Cameron's rig here, we're dealing with a completely different kind of weight bias, but running a flat rail system like this certainly allows you to keep a lot less weight up high, as opposed to a tube chassis. One of the big advantages of these flat rail chassis, making that gate number 4 look like an absolute breeze. That is a tough breakover angle, and really, I mean, obviously, we saw just how difficult it is in my video of running through this, but Cameron making it look like an absolute breeze. Coming through this bonus, I did actually make this bonus myself as well, which I was quite proud of. Cameron making it look relatively easy, but still not a gimme. I mean, that bonus, you certainly had to work for it a little bit. Both Cameron and I think, benefiting from the fact that our vehicles have dig on that bonus, definitely helped through there. But take a look at the time really quickly. This is what really separates the boys from the men. Cameron is coming through gate number 7 right now at 3:35 through that gate. That is just absolutely absurd when you compare it to my time. I was well over 2 minutes past where Cameron is right now, and I had absolutely no hope of making it through, even through this next gate, gate 8, while being under a 6-minute time limit. Now, Cameron approaching this gate 8 here, still under 4 minutes, 2 minutes to spare, essentially leaving himself 1 minute per gate on those final 2 gates, knowing that we're not going to be going back through the second bonus, since that was the bonus that we skipped towards the beginning of the course. Now Cameron's going to quickly work his way over to this gate number 9. This gate here not being particularly difficult. Once he gets through, we're going to take a quick timeout, and then I want you guys to listen to what Luke has to say.
Okay, we're going to stop time. You got 1 minute and 24 seconds to think about this last gate, okay? You got to step it up a little bit.
If that doesn't make it clear enough, Cameron, as always, making it through these courses with just an absurd smoothness to his runs, definitely always keeping track of his time, always taking his pauses, his timeouts when he should, and truly just excellent driving through and through. So, very well done, Cameron. It's really showing us how it's done. I wish that we would have gotten to see you hit that number 1 bonus, since I think that would have been a spicy one, especially to see Cameron go through. But finishing up this run with a -5 and 4:32, that is just great. Just an absolutely excellent run. Just showing guys like me exactly how it's done. Speaking of which, if you learned something from this video, go ahead and give it a like and subscribe to this channel if you want to see content like this every single week. If you didn't learn something from it, I hope you at least enjoyed it. And let me know in the comment section down below if you have any ideas for new videos. And until next time, I hope you all have a wonderful week. Enjoy some scale trailing, maybe some hard lines, and we will see you on the next one. Cheers, folks.